Good morning. We are here this morning. It is the Monday before Thanksgiving and we have a handful of projects. Yes, you do see a Christmas tree, but that's because we're going out of town and we want it ready when we get back. So it's the Monday before Thanksgiving and we have some things that we're supposed to bring this year to Thanksgiving, and some of it we're going to make up there and some of it we're actually going to bring with us. So I'm going to let the kids tell you what we're making.
We are going to make Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, you guys, do you remember Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookies from the fair? I grew up in Washington, so the state fair at Puyallup, they always had a Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookie booth that was to die for. So anyway, somehow my dad came up with the recipe for that, and it's really good. So we'll show you about that. And then, Levi, why don't you tell them what other cookie we're making?
We're making molasses.
Okay.
Molasses cookies.
Show them your molasses cookie recipe because it looks different than the other printed ones. Yeah. What's that from? Do you know?
I don't
know. My grandma gave it to me for my wedding shower way back. So, and it was the recipe that she's been using for I think around 50 years. So this is like a tried and true deliciousness molasses cookie recipe. And then we're also doing a craft today. So Hannah, tell us what craft we're doing.
We're sewing flaxseed, right?
Flaxseed?
Flaxseed, like pillow things that you put in the microwave and then they heat up.
So you can put it on like sore muscles. And why are we doing that?
We're doing it for presents for Christmas and stuff.
Yeah. So we will be kind of popping on during the day and let you know how we're doing. Okay? All right, guys, before we get started this morning, we need to get this place cleaned up. You guys need to help me get this island clean so that we're ready to make some cookies. All right? Let's get going. Well, we took a quick pit stop from our plans today. We realized we didn't have all the ingredients for the things we needed, so we're gonna head to the grocery store. But then when you give a mouse a cookie, or you give a daughter a cell phone and she looks up good deals at Target, you end up making another quick run to Target. So Target, Winco, and then back home to do our projects. Have mercy.
What?
It is now 1 o'clock and these little Houdinis have been out shopping with me. This is a lot of work. So now we have our supplies and Thanksgiving supplies, but none of our projects done yet. And we need to be done by 6 o'clock tonight. So we'll see if we can do it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make some cookies. The girls are gonna make chocolate chip and Emma and I are gonna work on the molasses. And the little boys, after shopping, are pretty hyper because real life happens here. So they're out on the trampoline. Thank goodness it is a sunny day. So, Emma and I are making molasses cookies today. You've done this for fair before, right? Mm-hmm. So are you a molasses cookie expert?
Yeah, totally.
Totally? Okay. So these molasses cookies were given to me as a recipe was given to me as a wedding gift. So this is my grandma's handwriting. Isn't that pretty? And the first thing on the top is 3/4 cup of shortening. And I think that that's not really something we use anymore. So we're using coconut oil, and I'm hoping that it turns out just the same as Grandma's cookies without all the harmful things in it. So Emerson, we need to go ahead and melt this down. You want to melt that? Mm-hmm. In this bowl, we'll go ahead and start adding like our wet ingredients. So, it's like all the ingredients. It really isn't separated. Okay, so we need to add sugar. So it's a cup of sugar, but we're gonna double it. We have our Costco organic sugar. I really like the organic sugar because it has a more maple flavor instead of just like the plain white. So here's this, Emerson. We need 2 cups of the sugar. So Grandma says on here to use Bear Rabbit molasses. And on the back she says, and this is back when I got married, I've been making these cookies for 30 years and everyone loves them. I have the original recipe from off the Bear's molasses bottle. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with Grandma's kind of molasses. So Emerson, we need to put in, because it's a 1/4 cup of Bear's molasses, but we're gonna do a 1/2 cup because we're doubling it. So, I love molasses. Do you like it? I like it on my oatmeal. And then you're gonna put in 2 eggs, bud. I'm not sure if this will take on the flavor of coconut or what it'll do, but we're gonna give it a try. Good. All right, Emerson, so we need 2 eggs in this. So you can actually crack the eggs right in. Crack the eggs into this. So the recipe calls for 1, we're gonna do 2. All right, dump those bad boys in there and then let's whip this up. Nice. I'm drinking coffee. I never drink coffee afternoon. It's 2:20. It just feels like that kind of day when you need coffee. Because Grandma's recipe calls for some sifting. We need to pull out these spices. We've got ginger and clove and cinnamon. We need salt and 4 cups of flour. So you put your flour in and then put your spices in. So Emerson has been making really yummy whole wheat waffles for breakfast at least once a week. Oh, did you measure that? Nope. Okay. Open the bag up and pour it back.
Boys, no more.
We need a bowl. Can you measure out 4 cups into here? Now we need to put in, do you have the measuring spoons over there, Hannah?
Yes.
A teaspoon of cloves, a teaspoon of ginger. He's happy.
Be out there with the boys.
You can be as soon as you get that mixed in. All right, I think it's probably sifted enough. Now dump it in. All right, we've got our flour sifted in our mixer and we're ready to mix this up. All right, Emma, you wanna do it?
Want to try to play it out?
Sorry, I'm having too much fun with you. I would start low and slow, and that way it doesn't spill everywhere. And then you can... Ooh, nice. Amber, that's looking good. Now you may need to stop it and take your little spatula and kind of scrape those edges off. I'm wondering how much of the dough actually made it into the bag because somebody over here has been partaking in the chocolate chip cookie dough.
One fridge and then one freezer.
Are you gonna
It's
feel
better
it?
than the actual cookie.
Well,
Yes.
I do agree with that.
It's totally
We
egg.
shouldn't suggest it for other people because it's raw eggs.
Yeah, but it's good.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, squeeze all the air out and close that up, and then throw it in the freezer for tomorrow. Scrape it, and I think that actually you could put probably, actually want to put it in a gallon bag.
Oh, we don't.
Okay, so we're ready to start making our heating pillows. We have our flaxseed over there, and then we're gonna look at our fabric here. It is about 10 inches going this way to this way, and approximately 21 inches long. You don't have to be super particular. I think this piece is maybe 22 inches, 21 inches. You can go down even smaller if you like, whatever you think is best. So Abigail, we're gonna go ahead and put right side to right side on this.
Okay, what does that mean? What do I do?
The outside print to the outside print. All right, Abs, so let's go ahead and start pinning down the sides. We're gonna pin about 3 or 4 pins on the long sides.
Okay. Want me that side too?
Yeah.
So now we are going to be sewing them. I'm going to go down this way and then this way.
All right, so while the girls are making their little pillow things, I am making some dinner, and it is now 4:30. So we're supposed to be done by 6 tonight, so hopefully we can do it. Let's see, I've got Abigail. Nice, man. Dakota sniffed out the candies, Bennett?
Yeah, so he was sniffing and I was following him. Then he found candy for me, so I got it. So, Emma and Bennett, what are you guys doing?
Snapping peas.
I mean, beans.
All right, little buddy, show us how it's done here. That focus and determination. Go slow, keep it at the 10. All right, it is 5:54. So we're closing up our day. So I was just gonna show you what we got done today.
Yeah.
Benny, tell us what we got here, man.
We got molasses cookies.
Those are our molasses cookies. And then what are these?
These are chocolate
Mrs.
chips
Fields
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies. I haven't tried them. Do you want to try a piece and let us know if it's good? Tell me if that's any good. That's going to be all right. All right, so Levi's just finishing up some of the red fabric, but we did manage to make 4 blue bags, and so this will be something that we'll kind of continue working on, but we're really happy with how they're turning out. Hey, it's the end of the evening, and I just wanted to give you an update on how our molasses cookies turned out. That we used coconut oil instead of Crisco, like the recipe called for. So I'm just gonna give it a try and let you know. I feel like a cooking show, girl. They're delicious. I already tried the Mrs. Fields ones. They are also delicious. Now, today wasn't a typical day for our family because we had the day off. And on our off day, I think we've done a lot more than a normal day, and we're all feeling tired. But we had a good time, and we're really happy with all the things that we got accomplished today, and we're excited to be doing the holiday season together. So it was a good day. It was a full day, and I think we're gonna go to bed happy.